How's it going, guys? This is Avollon, and welcome back to episode 11 of Avollon's World. As I teased in the last episode, today we are going to be working on our slime farm, putting that beacon to good use, and putting some materials I've gathered down there to good use. The building that is going to house the storage room is going to go right here, and if you can kind of see, there's some stone exposed here. I've dug that up, and I'll probably expand it a little bit more this way. Gonna have some slime leaking out of the factory. That's my plan. I don't know how well it's gonna work, but I want to fill in like this entire little gap here, like it's just leaked out into the exposing terrain, nearby terrain, something like that. But over here by the gold block, I got a chest with some materials, and I lost the hole again. There it is. Here's the hole. Slime chunks down there. I've marked things out so it makes it a little easier for me to dig it out, because we're going to do a first person time lapse of me digging that out. Haven't done a time lapse in a while. That'd be cool. But before we do that, I built a bridge. I got tired of going through water and climbing up here or climbing up there and jumping off the edge. Eventually I will, wrong button, I will have different walkways and pathways connecting up here and whatnot, but I need to get other things built before I start those. So I built this bridge, I can speak, yes, just to connect this back portion to the front portion, so I wouldn't have to go through water or climb up and around all the time. Simple sandstone and prismarine, same style as the tower here, and just connects back to the little tree farm area I built who knows when. So anyway, without further ado, let's get into that first person time lapse and start constructing. slime. That's going to go right here. That skeleton is not staying there. But I need slime blocks, and this is the extent of how much slime we got so far, which is pretty good. As you guys can see, I have a lot of the caves in the surrounding area lit up and whatnot. So I think I'm going to be AFKing over here at the fish farm, of course. That should be well enough in range, I hope. And then there shouldn't be too many, there's actually a dark spot down there that I missed. Shouldn't be too many spots where mobs can spawn during the day. So that way the slime farm should be running at max efficiency. Except for down there, I guess I missed that too. But I have seen designs, you know, where it's all hollowed out around it with this water stream. And I don't know if I've ever done that design. I think I have, but I did this design in my other world. It works perfectly fine. I've got double chests upon double chests of slime balls. And then how much slime blocks on top of that I don't use. So this is really only needed to, one, decorate the slime farm building, and two, the house slime blocks for future builds, which I think in the amount of time I AFK in this area and the amount of time I spend in this area, we shouldn't have to worry about the inefficiencies of this farm. It should work perfectly fine for what I need it to, which is all I'm going for. I could dig it out, I could get a heck of a lot more resources, but as you can see, it's kind of close to a lava lake down there, which I don't actually think I'm close to, but I specifically chose this chunk because it was solid. No caves intertwined with it or anything. It was just solid chunk filled with stone blocks and everything. Because I wanted a lot of stone and a lot of cobblestone. But while we're here, we'll take a look around. As what we're in spectator, we don't get this view that often, and you can see some of the ins and outs of the world here. You can see the dolphin down here, and actually that's like really close to the redstone. I never realized that. Ooh, a lot of monsters spawned over in that ravine. You got the kelp farm, which I might expand in the future. But yeah, so the slime farm's fully operational. I'm gonna AFK overnight and probably during the day too. Get a whole bunch of slime blocks. And then hopefully I'll see you guys back once I got a little bit of progress to show you. So without further ado, I shall get to building. Okay, made some progress. However, I made a little bit more progress than I originally intended to. For the past 2 days, I've been sick with a sore throat and among other things, so it kept me from recording. So I ended up just building, doing what I could until I couldn't, essentially. Still sick, didn't feel that great, but played some Minecraft, got some stuff done, and this is what I have to show you guys. So we had a chest over there at the end of the last clip, just extended the hopper chain inside here, so now they're just feeding into this chest going that way. Got a pretty good amount. I got 3 stacks so far. I used a little bit of slime blocks so far, and started trying to figure out what I'm doing with the inside here. But as you can see, terracotta, granite. Those are 2 weird combinations of blocks there. Ones I don't see all that often, and bricks in the background too. Don't forget about those. I built a factory type building on my other single player world, and I actually really like this block combination. With the terracotta, polished granite, the stone slabs, the bricks, it looks industrial, and that's what I was kind of going with this build. And I actually built with this style for a turtle farm in my other world, which didn't really make any sense, but it looked really cool. It was a really nice big building. It looked like a factory. It was awesome. My intentions here, while I have a staircase, is I'm going to make like an office space up top, and this bottom space is going to have like, I'm going to try to move the pipe somewhere, like continue this pipe coming out of the mountain somewhere off over here into a conveyor belt, have barrels laying around where it's like they're producing slime blocks from slime balls. But it might have caught your eye that there's a bunch of green blocks just chilling over here, and this is one of the things I wanted to do, is kind of make it seem like there's like waste leaking out into the surrounding environment. So I gathered up as many different colored green blocks as I could. different color green blocks, different kind of green blocks. That makes more sense. And so you got wool, concrete powder, terracotta, slime blocks. I don't actually have solid concrete, so I'm missing two. But, we've got a good amount here. And it's just leaking out of this pipe, which is conveniently hidden. If you don't notice, you can't notice it from the front of this over here. You can barely notice it from over here, but you can obviously tell it's leaking out into the surrounding area, which would not get past in any sort of factory environment, but hey, this is Minecraft and we can do what we want. So we got a smokestack, fireplace up top. Really like the particles that emit from it instead of using cobwebs. Much better, animated too. So the slime is just pouring out and leaking out, and you can kind of see it's kind of impacting the terrain around it. There's a whole bunch of podzol, soul sand. Once 1.16 comes out, I'll probably add in some soil. And we got some dead bushes here, so it's very run down and wasted. Yeah, that's run down and wastelands type thing. I want to continue this all out into this area to kind of fill in this space, and then I'll terraform with podzol and soul sand all around this outside perimeter. But I wanted to show you guys some progress before I continue, because, well, if I just did everything, this episode would have been over 5 minutes ago. But yeah, so I built everything up. I'll probably put some sort of window here once I get the office in place, and I'll finish up this little basin area here. I think that's the right word for it. And then do a little bit of work on the inside, and I shall be back when I got more progress to show you guys. Alright, so I made some progress. Everything's finished. As you can see, I got the window. We'll focus on the inside a little bit later. I'll show you the little lake, river of slime waste here with the wasteland extruding? I don't know the right word. Infecting the land around it? I don't know. Looks pretty cool. I think it's all lit up. There might be one or two dark spots I might have to fix, but I actually think it looks really good. I didn't think with all these different shades and textures it would really look that great. But I have a feeling once we get our map room up and running, this will look really cool from up above. And it really just kind of fills in that space and kind of just adds some bright green color to this dull green savanna, which I like, but, this breaks it up, and it makes sense. It's a slime factory, so, that's pretty cool. Eventually, we're going to build a staircase that'll come down somewhere over here, over top of this, so it'll have more depth to it. And another thing I want to point out, I've AFK'd so many, hours, and these 3 trees have not grown yet. This one did, which is the same as that one, and that one, but they didn't grow. Anyway, before we get sidetracked, I got a lot of just materials just stockpiled here. Let's go inside and look at the slime factory. I think it looks pretty cool in here. It's not exactly like a big factory. It's a little factory, producing some slime. You got slime blocks sitting around. You got storage, crafting recipe in case you forget it, even though it's built into the crafting table now. But, for the workers that don't work here. Exactly. You've got a little manager's desk here, that little cactus plant. Here you got the pipe. Now what I'm hoping that kind of represents is that slime balls are going to come through this pipe and somewhere throughout the back wall. It might actually line up perfectly, to be honest. I didn't plan that at all if it did, but it's hollow on the inside, and all the slime balls will fall out on this conveyor belt, which I just googled Minecraft conveyor belt to see what Google images would pop up so I could see what I could do. And grindstones and carpet came up, and I was like, that actually works pretty good. It looks like a conveyor belt. I mean, now we got a whole bunch of grindstones, and I got 40 of them back at my ship, so if we ever need grindstones are good, but I think it looks pretty cool. You know, you got the conveyor belt, which will move the slime balls over to some smokers. But, you know, I'm saying it kind of condenses them or something. I don't know. Throwing stuff out here at this point into a slime block. And then they can put the slime blocks in barrels, and you got some barrels stored all over the place, ready for shipment. So that's cool. Upstairs, we got the office, which is like a little reception area. Got a nice little bookcase here with some books, probably some storage data, you know, stuff like that. Slime blocks on display, and you got 2 desks here, probably one for like a secretary and one for like the head honcho dude, or whoever runs the plant. You know, I think it's pretty cool. Got a carpet that adds some color, and actually sit in these chairs. I like using this chair design because you can actually sit in it, and it looks like you're sitting in a chair, which is pretty cool. I could use a minecart, but I like this. You got little mouse, little keyboard, and then I used an item frame for like their monitor type thing, even though this is technically where the thing would pop up. So, I mean, that doesn't exactly work out too well, but hey, it is what it is, I guess. I got a cartography table here, just kind of threw it in because I had 2 of them. It works. I've been using the dark oak, so I figured it fit the theme. And then you got this window, which overlooks the nothing as of right now. I will be building more buildings. Building buildings. Welcome to Minecraft, where we're building buildings in the near future in these areas and hills and everything. But yeah, that's the slime factory done. The slime farm works. It's producing slime balls, as you can see. We got slime blocks for days now, and we've got a really awesome building and surrounding area for it. I could have just put chest somewhere and that be that, but we got to take it up a notch here. I think this looks really cool. I don't really know what other angle I can show you guys it from. You'll probably see it in the thumbnail. I'll probably be up and above. I'll work that out, but I think it works really well for a factory. Little tiny small plant. Obviously, this isn't like a big factory producing hundreds upon hundreds of things, but it does the job well. And I like the fact that like the waste is leaking out into the surrounding area. Probably like they thought, oh yeah, it'll be good for the environment. Turns out it's destroying the environment and killing it. But hey, you know, this is Minecraft. There's no government. It's just meant to look good. So yeah, got a slime farm built. Got the building built. Got the storage room built. We've got the slime river thing, whatever you want to call it. You guys got like name suggestions for what we should call this river basin area, and any suggestions for factory names would be great too. We can put it right above up here. You can put either a sign, or if it's small enough, banners. If there's a banner logo, that'd be pretty cool. Oops, some mobs just spawned. Zombie spotted me right away. Are you gonna sleep? Okay, cool. So yeah, I really like it. I'm gonna run away from the zombo. I think it's really cool. I got everything I wanted to accomplish this episode. Everything works perfectly. And we got a bunch of stone. Shut up. Thank you. We got a bunch of stone and cobblestone. So, in the next episode, I'm not going to tell you what we're doing, but I can give you a hint. We're going to be visiting one of my old worlds for some inspiration, which is actually where I got the idea for the building behind us. At least the template kind of thing. The building blocks, the granite and terracotta and stone slabs and bricks. That's where I got like I don't know the word for it. It's not in my mind right now. It's on the tip of my tongue though. Building palette. I guess that's what they're called. That's where I got the building palette for this building. You know, the Pacific blocks. And I don't know if I used it. That's not coarse dirt. I used coarse dirt in my other world with the podzol and soul sand. Now I have to remember if it's soul sand or soil once 1.16 comes out. That's going to be confusing. But yeah, I'll be adding some soil once 1.16 comes out, that kind of break up that creepy soul sand texture, because the soul soil is a little bit smoother of a texture for what I'm going for here. But anyway, got everything done. Next episode, we're going to be visiting my old worlds for some inspiration. And I say old worlds, plural. We're going to be visiting multiple of them, so get yourselves excited for that. You can see some of the builds I've done there and what I'm going to pull from there over to here, so I can give you an idea of what to expect in the future. So without further ado, I will catch you guys in the next episode. Make sure to like and subscribe. Really helps out the channel. Lets me know you guys are enjoying the content. And stay subscribed so you can make sure you get up to date on when the episodes come out, because I have no schedule as of right now. I was sick for 2 days, so it pushed this episode back 2 or 3 days. So, it could always get messed up. Could always be on time. I don't know. Who knows? But yeah. Oh, that skeleton's still alive. Without further ado, I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Hope you guys have a good one.